Yo! My name is John Lavido, and firstly, thanks for tuning in to watch this video. This is the first progress update video, and it means a lot that you'd stop by. Now, in this video, it's the start of 2017, and I wanted to make a quick little video to talk about what's coming up, what I'm working on, and some of those sort of things. First of all, I'd just like to show you, man. Check this out. This is Thailand. What you might not know is that I actually live in Thailand. I'm from Sydney, Australia. You might be able to tell from my accent, which is a little bit messed up right now, a little bit sick. Good way to start the year. But I live in Thailand. I'm from Sydney, Australia, though. But anyway, this is the view. I just thought it'd be kind of interesting if you could see it. I'm in a place called Chiang Mai, which is an hour north of Bangkok. It's in the mountains, as you can see. Right now, the weather's kind of shitty. It's usually kind of hot and blue sky and tropical paradise and all that stuff. But right now, it's like this. Lots of birds, if you like birds. Anyway, let's go take a look at, I'll take you inside. This is my place in Thailand. I thought it'd be cool to, just to kick that off. Because here's the thing, I'm thinking about doing like a video log. I see all these YouTube guys, they're doing these crazy videos. And while I'm not a video person, and I don't want to spend 27 hours a day making videos, I think it's a pretty cool way to get in touch with people and sort of get a feel for what they're like. That's why I'm doing this right now, because hopefully one day, maybe in a year or 2 years or 5 years, when I'm touring or something like that, I can look back on this and go, that was back when I started. So a little bit more about me. I started producing music back in December 2000, and not last month, December, about over a year ago now, and it's been a journey. I mean, it started in December. I was just playing around, just exploring it. Around about April last year, so 8 or 9 months ago, I decided to go full time. And the reason I've been able to do that is not because I'm making money from the music yet. It's because I have a business that I'm still running. It just doesn't take a lot of time. I have an online business, which is why I'm living in Thailand and not, say in Sydney where I'm from, working in an office or something like that. But basically, I'm able to make money sort of anywhere I want, anywhere I live, as long as I've got Wi-Fi. And like I said, it doesn't take a lot of time. So that's what I'm doing. I did go more or less full-time on the music since April. And since then, I've just been trying to make lots of cool shit, Trying to get better, trying to, you know what the challenge is like. It's very hard. And when you listen to music on the radio and stuff, and then you listen to your own stuff, you feel frustrated. That, man, why doesn't my stuff sound like that? Yeah. So that's where I'm at. Basically, in a year in, I grew up playing guitar and all that sort of stuff. That's a different world. Different story. If you want to hear like the full story on sort of how this happened, I'll leave a link in the notes below. This is if you're watching the video on my website. On YouTube, I'll also put a link in there so you can go check it out. But I did do an interview with a friend of mine recently where I explained the story, sort of where I've come from, my background, and what got me into music in the first place, if that's interesting to you. And you'll hear a bit more about the business stuff and where I've been living and all of that. But anyway, let's talk about this year. 2017. I love the cool thing about New Year's Eve and all that sort of stuff is that when you get to the end of the year, I always have these conversations with friends where I'm like, man, last year was sick, but you know what? This year is going to be even better. And it's funny because we say that every single fucking year. And I think I feel like it's true. And, the music's a recent thing for me, but I think it's going to be the best year yet. So what I did over the last month, so some of these progress updates, what I'm thinking of doing is doing like a daily vlog. I don't know if I have enough to talk about every day though. But if you're interested, let me know in the comments below. So, because I'm really doing this for you. If you want more information, if you want to see more about how I'm living, just, whether it's just the music or more about Thailand and how sort of my routine and how all that goes for me, post a comment below and let me know. Because I only want to do it if people actually want to hear about it. I don't want to talk to this echo chamber. So what did I do over the last month? I didn't do much. I released a song about a month ago and sort of followed up on the promotion for that. That's had about 15,000, maybe 20,000 plays now, across YouTube, SoundCloud, all of that. A bunch of people have downloaded that song. It's called Hold Me. And my sister Ellie is singing on the track. She's an amazing singer. So that's what I did, sort of what I did in December. And then I had some business stuff to take care of, which I'm finishing up right now. And then what I'm going to be doing sort of this month really plays into the plan for this year. And I thought, I can set a goal of, you know, I want to have 10,000 fans by the end of the year, or I want to play this show, or I want to get a manager, or whatever it is. The thing is, those things are all results. I can't control those things. And so, you know, after this, a bit of advice too, is that like when you're setting goals for the year, for 2017, try not to think about like stuff that you can't control, because like this is the scoreboard type of thing. You can't control how many fans you have. I can't control it. You know, I'm not going to get to the end of the year and get like, this is a bit hard to explain. Like I can't do something right now that's going to get me a fan. I can go pay someone for fans, but they're not real fans. What I can do though is I can make music and I can produce it and promote it. And that might get me 5 fans, might get me 100 fans, whatever. The thing is, producing the music and promoting it is something I can do. It's something I can focus on a daily basis. So that's how I'm building my goals and sort of my plans for 2017 is they're focused around that. And the trying to keep it simple, really, because right now the one I'm really settled on for the year, which may change a little bit after I've spoken to some people, is write 6 songs. 6 amazing songs this year. So instead of writing 12 or trying to write a song a week or something like that, if I was to try and write things as fast as possible, I think I would skip over my weaknesses. So 2 months per song gives me time to really get deep into the songwriting process and make sure that I'm making something as amazing as possible and really taking the time to eliminate my weaknesses and what I struggle with. So that's a plan. 6 amazing songs, written, produced, and promoted. And so that will obviously lead to a certain amount of fans, maybe a manager comes along, whoever. But all those things are results. That's the scoreboard. I'm not going to worry too much about that. I do track all of that. You can see on the homepage of the website where I do track this. I do post updates. I do these updates right now. But yeah, that's not what I'm focused on a daily basis. On a daily basis, I'm focused on what actions do I need to take on a regular basis to get to that endpoint, and believing that those things will just take care of themselves. So that's me. So that's this year is write 6 epic songs. The song I've got right now, I'm writing actually for my girlfriend, which should be interesting. It's sort of half written. The lyrics are anyway. The reason I'm writing lyrics and not just producing the song and trying to make some epic dance track is I think the direction that I want to go personally is go more in the mainstream direction and eventually have stuff on the radio, that sort of thing. And that involves lyrics. I want to be really good at writing great lyrics because I think that's a big part of creating songs that do appeal to the mainstream market. So I'm starting with the lyrics. The song's going to be a little bit trappy, I think. I've learned a lot over the last year. It's some cool stuff. So that'll be out it won't be out for a while. Because here's the other side to that goal. I'm not going to promote one song every 2 months. I'm going to save a bunch of them up in the can and probably do a promotional run the second half of the year, so I can release one song every 2 weeks or something like that, and really leverage the sort of the buzz that's generated from each track. Something I learned from Booty Voot over at the Music Marketing Academy. So that's it really. That's me. Yeah. Lastly, before I go, I wanted to point something out, because what I am doing, if you see my the way I'm setting up my own website and sort of how I run things, and you're welcome to borrow or steal as many of the whatever ideas you get from my stuff. Feel free to steal them, copy them, whatever. I come from a marketing background, so I think about how do I obviously I'm thinking about all these things from a marketing perspective, and so there's probably some things you might be able to learn from the way I'm doing things that might help you promote your music. So if you go to my homepage on johnlavido.com and scroll down, you see that I'm tracking the fans. Right now it's January 2017, so I've got 300. I've got it here. That's what I'm looking at right here. So 315 fans, and broken down Facebook, SoundCloud, etc. Now you might think, like, if I'm tracking fans like that, and this is something I'm trying to be aware of, because I'm tracking fans like that, it's easy to go, well, I can go use Crowdfire and follow 100 people a day, and then they'll follow me back, and my follower count will increase, and therefore my fan base will grow. Well, the truth is they're not real fans. Like, I can do that, and that will increase the fans. Same thing on Instagram. I can go and get one of those Instagram bots that everyone uses but no one wants to talk about. I can use an Instagram bot to like everyone who posts a photo with the EDM hashtag or something like that. That will grow my follower count as well. Or I can post motivational pictures and pretend it's a motivational account for a year and get 20,000 fans of motivational pictures and then switch it into a band account. The problem is it's all just gaming the system. Like, they're not real fans. They're not people who actually show up and sign up to listen to the music. So one thing I'm trying to be careful of is I don't want to fall into that trap of trying to just get more fans just because it's going to increase that fan count. I want to get real, true fans, which is something worth checking out. Something worth reading is Kevin Kelly's 1,000 true fans. This is a lot longer than I expected, by the way. We're at 10 minutes, so yeah. If you've tuned out, or if this is just ridiculous, well, obviously you're not going to be watching anymore. If you still are, let me know, because I can do more of these if it's helpful. So as far as the best metric that I'll be tracking, it's going to be emails, I think. At least right now, based on the data I have, I think email subscribers for a musician is going to be one of the best metrics, because it's much harder to gain. The only people who are going to be signing up for my email list are people who've visited the homepage and then want to hear about the journey that I'm on of getting to 100,000 fans, or they want to download a song that I released, which means they're there for the music. So it's much harder to gain. Obviously, I'm not going to go out there and buy email addresses just to make the email list bigger. That's stupid. You can do that. If you can use Crowdfire or something to go and get 1,000 fake Twitter fans, basically people who just follow you because you follow them, you might as well just go pay someone $50 and get 50,000 fans, in a day. The fake fans, it's just the same thing. Okay, so now, email subscribers I think is the most interesting one to me. I haven't thought of a better way to do it. YouTube subscribers, I mean, as long as you're not trying to game the system, I think, and you're getting real fans, it's going to be slower. That's the thing. It's going to be much slower growth, but they're going to be real fans. So when it does get big, it's going to be a lot more exciting. And you won't be misled by thinking that you're doing better than you are. So, and then the other thing is, should I do more video updates? Like I said, this is 11 minutes now, 11 and a half minutes. I have no idea if this is helpful, to be honest. I'm new to this sort of field. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Maybe you want to hear about specific things or other things, whatever it is. If you have enjoyed it, please, please, please scroll down in the comments, whether this is on YouTube or you're seeing this on a website. Leave a comment and let me know whether you liked it. Even if you hated it, let me know. And let me know what sucked, because I actually think that negative feedback is actually much more valuable and positive, because it tells you where you need to improve, and that applies to your music too. So that, and the other thing I'm curious about is, like, scroll down. Let me know what your goals are. Let me know what you're trying to achieve in 2017 with music, with life in general. I think it's cool. We can help each other. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Whether you need some marketing advice. Like I said, I come from the marketing world, so I do have a lot of value that I could help offer you there. As far as what I'm doing on, when I'm not making music, I love the gym, I'm training a lot, I read a lot of books, got a great girlfriend here. I'd love to travel, so I'm going to be doing some traveling around Cambodia and Laos, Myanmar, that's Burma, back to Australia to see the family, get some cool stuff on the cards. So that's me. I think 2017 is going to be an epic year. Anyway, thanks for watching. Do leave those comments below, and I'll see you, if not tomorrow, then next month for sure. Later.